have got some work to do, friends. Welcome back to another video. This is one I'm really excited to make. I've been wanting to make it for a while, you've been wanting me to make it, and today, actually a few days, are the days. You are gonna get a full behind the scenes of how I create all of my content, you know, the short form videos with my characters. They're called Food Rules Felicia and Non-Diet Nina. Now, the most common question that I get about this is how do I adjust my eating for that day? Because as you'll see, I film a lot of videos at once. And in most videos, I'm eating something. So if you've ever wondered, does she eat it all? Does that food go to waste? How is that intuitive? Well, we're gonna answer all that. But first, today is not filming day. Today is Friday, and Mondays are my filming day. So on Fridays, guys, I hope this doesn't like ruin my content for you, like kind of seeing how the sausage is made and then like you don't want to eat it or you don't want to watch my videos, but we'll see. Anywho, so today is, like I said, Friday, and so today I do all of my planning, so I'm gonna decide what videos am I going to shoot on Monday. I like to try to get a full week at least done of videos. If I can sneak into a little bit into the next week, that is fabulous. But it really just honestly depends on the videos that I have planned. How much effort are they gonna be? Some of them, like if they have a lot of characters, a lot of costume changes, then that's gonna take more time to film and I might not have as much time to do more. It really just depends. So I had a ton of ideas come to mind this week. I was feeling really creative. That is not always the case, but I just keep a running list in my phone of ideas that I get throughout the week, and then I open that up when it comes planning time, so I have a kind of a starting point. So let me decide what videos we're gonna make on Monday. Okay, so once I have decided, which I have now, on the videos that I'm gonna make, I then made a list of props that I need. So like what food am I gonna use in that video? And then, so looking at what I have planned for this week, I need a Fruity Pebble smoothie. I'm making English muffin pizzas. I nixed the cookie dough skit. I'm not gonna have time for it, so I'll do that next week. I need tea, I need ice cream, pancakes, peanut butter, zucchini noodles. I think that's it. Okay, so now that we have that, I now know what I not only need to get from the grocery store, but I also know what to plan into my week. So I don't like to waste food, so I make sure to take this food that I'm planning and using for skits into account. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my meal planning for the week. So that Fruity Pebble smoothie, I'm just going to plan in for breakfast. I'm actually probably gonna plan it in a few times since I am gonna be getting the ingredients for it. I'll just not only just have it that day, it's also a really good recipe. It's in the app. I will link it in the description for you, but love that recipe. English muffin pizzas, again, I'm probably just gonna make a big batch and I'm gonna plan that in for lunches. The meal planner that I use for my meal planning, non-diet, intuitive meal planning, is a form of self-care, helps save time, money, stress. So I use that. It's also in the app. I will link that in the description as well. So we have that planned. Thinking through what can I add zucchini noodles to? Let me take a peek. All my recipes are also in the app. So I'm going to just literally click plan ahead, go to food and look through our dinner recipes. I haven't made the chicken teriyaki noodles in a while. Thai chicken teriyaki noodles. Let's do that because that'll be easy just to throw some zucchini into with regular noodles. I get the ones from Trader Joe's, guys. They're so fabulous. I will put like a screen grab of them here. Yeah, they're great. They're already cooked. Fabulous. If you hate waiting on boiled noodles, highly recommend. Okay, so let me finish my meal planning. Okay, so I think we're good for today. I feel prepared for Monday. Doing this on Friday just makes Monday go so much smoother. I can then crank out as much content as possible while I'm in filming mode, while I have my lights set up. So I think we're good for today. That's the end of this little clip for Friday. So I will see you guys on Monday for filming day. All right, guys, I hope you had a lovely weekend. Just kidding, you're probably watching this right after the previous clip, but for me, I had a weekend in between. Are these lights like really bright? No, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, so happy Monday. Today is the day that I'm filming all of my content. I feel prepped. I feel ready. Step one is to really get everything set up, get everything organized. In order to be able to film as much as I do, you gotta be organized. So I have everything, all of my food is prepped for the skits that I need. I have my handy dandy planner here that I have everything planned out. I knew what, because we planned it, I knew what food items I needed. I have those ready to go on the counter so I can grab them. I have what order I'm filming videos in, and logistically I think through like, okay, I'm gonna do all of my Food Rule Felicia character first, and then also thinking, okay, like where in the kitchen am I gonna film? Sometimes I film in this seat here, sometimes I film here, standing up. So I try to just like think through logistically what's going to be the smoothest. So I don't necessarily film like one video, like switch characters. I'm going to do, like I said, all my Food Rule Felicia stuff first. And then we'll be ready to go. So I'm going to change into that girly pop. Let's talk about quick hunger and fullness cues and whatnot, how my day has been so far. If you can't tell, I feel like, not that there's like a lot of pressure on the videos, but I want to make sure I get everything done, and it not that there's nerves, but like I want to play the characters well, right? So like there is a little bit of that pressure there. So I do feel a little, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I feel some anxiety with filming these because I'm like, I want to do the skit right. I want to do the message right. But today, so it's mid-morning right now when I typically do my filming, and I film at this time because I'm gonna be a little hungry. So I did have a protein bar this morning, and then right now I'm like, I would say I'm like snack hungry, not necessarily like meal hungry. So I'm not overly hungry where my brain is going to be like, I need food. I'll be able to concentrate on acting and doing the skits and trying to say the lines right the first time, but I'll still want to eat the stuff that I'm eating. So I find like mid-morning tends to be the best for me to eat, to do these skits, and you'll see how I do them and how I kind of navigate my hunger and fullness cues after, but that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna try not to move a million miles an hour, but I'm going to switch my outfit, and like you can see, I brought all my outfits down here, so we're ready to go. Efficiency at its finest. Okay, first line. So trippy. When I want something sweet at night, I drink tea. Always do it a couple times. When I want, ooh, I spilled. Third time's a charm. When I want something sweet at night, I drink tea. All right, next line. I don't get how that's different. One more time. I don't get how that's any different. Nailed it. Stop restricting and avoiding your craving and just eat the ice cream. One more time. Stop restricting. Wait. Stop restricting and avoiding your craving and just eat the ice cream. Okay, yes, it is Monday morning and your girlie's having some mint chocolate chip ice cream. Now, something to take note of with these videos is a lot of times it does take multiple takes. I'll mess up scripts. I have them all sitting here. I don't use a teleprompter or anything. I just memorize it and say it, and a lot of times I do fumble over my words. So it does take multiple takes. So I keep that in mind so I don't necessarily have giant scoops of things if it's gonna probably take me multiple takes. And sometimes that does also mean that clips won't necessarily add up, or there is gaps, because I'll say one line or I'll take a bite and then I'll start the line, because otherwise I'd be sitting there eating bite after bite after bite of ice cream, and to be honest, that's not going to feel good or be super satisfying. I do still, I mean, yes, you want to act for the camera in terms of like, we want it to be as real as possible, like taking bites and whatnot, but it's just smaller bites when you have to do it multiple times. So I really honestly, for the skit that I just filmed, didn't have that much ice cream. I had like a spoonful or two. That's fine. I'll lick the spoon. Mint chocolate chip, delicious. Let me try to think if there's anything else about these skits that I wanted to say. I don't think so. I think the biggest thing there is just that it takes multiple takes. I take as many bites as I feel like I can. That's gonna feel good without making myself get to the end of this and being like, oh my gosh, I'm so full. Because honestly, it doesn't need to be a new bite with every one, and that's why sometimes you see them and they don't match up. Either I've messed up. Typically took multiple takes. So we're gonna put this back in the freezer. I might use it again for another video, but we'll see. We have a lot to get through today. All right, guys. My kitchen looks like a bomb went off right now. So I just finished filming. I ended on the English muffin pizza English muffin pizzas, whatever you want to call them. I ended on those, and then the Fruity Pebble smoothie. So honestly, I'm just gonna finish these off. I made a big batch of the, let me grab it here, the meat for the English muffin pizzas. So I'm gonna have that all week, and I'm just going to, I really feel like I didn't eat that much throughout the whole filming. So whatever, I'll just finish this smoothie here as I'm kind of cleaning up. Everything else, I'll show you. Everything else is packed up and ready to go that I'm not gonna eat right this second. So we have a few containers. So I have my zucchini in here. We have the rest of the pancakes. These are gonna make a really great snack throughout the week. Then those are really the only things I prepped, I think. So yeah, I feel like there was minimal like leftover today in terms of like stuff to have, but if there is, it just, same thing like I did with the pancakes, it just goes in here. It will be used at a meal or it'll be a snack or something, but try not to waste food. Hello friends, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday today. I felt like I got hit by a bus. I was overly ambitious with how much I filmed yesterday. I think I filmed like 14 clips in total, plus this video. Yeah, I felt like I ran a marathon at the end of the day, but we are about to make our English muffin pizzas round 2. So we're gonna get that all set up. But I just wanted to recap this video. After I finished my filming, I did some caption writing for all of the things, and I did a little bit of editing. I do now have an amazing team member, shout out Julia, who is helping me with doing some of the editing of the videos. It takes like an hour to do one 60-second video. Let me pop some of this in the microwave and then we'll finish this up. I'm getting kind of hungry. Okay, we've got our pizzas. Oh, good, my oven just turned off. It was making noise in the background. We've got our English muffin pizzas here, same thing that I had yesterday. And then I also brought with me just some leftover grilled cauliflower from yesterday. And you guys, I've been too lazy to cut my watermelon all week. I'm almost like embarrassed to show you this. I have just been literally eating it with a spoon all week, but that's what this is actually, it's like peak ripeness right now. Also, if you're like, oh my gosh, you're spreading germs. My husband isn't a big like watermelon guy, so pretty much as Colleen is plucking away at it. Highly recommend these. Tasty. That was a big bite. Okay, the last thing I wanna just kind of like wrap up, I guess, with this. I think we covered everything. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions. But one thing I mentioned, it takes like an hour to edit and like start to finish, captions, all this stuff, each video. But then also each video has to be under 60 seconds. So an hour for a 60-second video, that's not including writing the caption, like that's including adding the captions to the video, not writing like the captions that go on all the platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I hope YouTube doesn't ding me for talking about other platforms, but whatever. So it's a whole process, but then in order for me to use each video on multiple platforms, it has to be under 60 seconds. So the reason the editing process takes so long is because you have to, any dead space has got to go, because in order for me to get everything that I want to say out and articulate it in a way where it's going to be helpful, there's a lot of information, and I have a rough word count that I typically know like this will fit about in 60 seconds, but then the cadence that you speak and whatnot. So a lot of times it is like a race against the clock in order for me to make a video in under 60 seconds and fit in everything that I want to make. So that's why literally there cannot be no dead space. My mouth essentially can't be closed for too long. Like we were editing a video today and I was like, it has to go from one word right to the next. Like even that tiny space we had to cut out because it was like at a minute 4 seconds. So we had to chop through and be like, where is any dead space that we can take out? So the videos, they've got to be quick. And also there's a time thing, but then there's also people's attention spans are just like, it has to be super, super quick. If they see a pause, they're going to scroll to the next video. And I want to impact as many people as I can with the whole message of not having food rules and ditching diet culture. Can you hear Theo walking around? He is being so incredibly, you're being kind of annoying, honey. Where are you? Hi, sweetie pie. You're being a little bit loud. You're being a little bit loud. He's probably like, Mom, I'm just waiting for you to drop stuff. There's also a fly in here. Ugh, I feel so out of sorts right now. But yeah, so just kind of logistics wise of things of why it's so like choppy and fast. It's literally gotta be in order to fit everything in. So anywho, that essentially is it, you guys. So I would love to hear, like I said, I think we covered everything. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to hear what you think about just kind of the whole process and whatnot. Like I said, hopefully it's not like we saw how the sausage is made and now we don't want to eat the sausage anymore, but that was a bad analogy. You know what I mean. We're taking a risk here. All right, I'm gonna finish this. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Oh, there's so much stuff I want to fill you guys in on, but I'll save that for another video. Well, I am moving. If you watch my Instagram stories, you know we'll have some content coming soon and I'll talk more about it and what that means, but I'll just give you that little bit of a teaser for now. And be sure to, if you have not, download that app. That's where you can find the recipe for these English muffin pizzas, everything that I talk about, and where you can learn to eat with no food rules. Use our reflective, non-diet, intuitive journal, all of the things, all the tools, resources that you need. So be sure to download that. I'll link it in the description. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.